Kim Kardashian recently opened up about the current dynamic she maintains with her former husband Kanye West, offering fans and observers a clear window into how the once highly publicized couple now navigates life after divorce, especially as fresh romance rumors swirl around the reality television icon. In a revealing and surprisingly warm interview with Complex magazine, the 45-year-old businesswoman, fashion entrepreneur, and mother of four emphasized that the fundamental family bond between herself and the Grammy-winning artist remains unbreakable. "We'll always be family," she stated with quiet conviction. "We both know that. We will be okay, and there's so much love for our family." These words carry significant weight when one considers the extremely turbulent and very public years that followed the end of their marriage. The pair share 4 children together. Their eldest daughter North, who is now 12 years old and already displaying a confident personality very much in the public eye, their son Saint, who is 10, their daughter Chicago, who recently turned 8, and their youngest son Psalm, currently 6 years old. According to Kim, both she and Kanye are united by one overriding priority that rises above any lingering personal tension: doing what is genuinely best for their children. Looking back, the relationship between Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, who now goes by Ye, actually began in a fairly classic Hollywood manner. They first started dating in 2012 during a period when both were already very well-known figures. Their chemistry was instant and highly visible. Only 2 years later, in a ceremony that captured worldwide attention, they exchanged vows in a breathtaking location in Italy. The wedding itself became the stuff of celebrity legend: lavish, romantic, highly photographed, and talked about for months afterward. However, like many high-profile unions, the fairy tale image eventually gave way to mounting difficulties. In February 2021, Kim made the difficult but decisive move of filing for divorce. The legal process, while emotionally draining for both parties, concluded relatively quickly by celebrity standards. By November of the following year, the marriage was officially over on paper. Interestingly, almost immediately after the divorce was finalized, Kanye entered into a new marriage of his own. In December 2022, he wed Australian architect and designer Bianca Censori in a relationship that has itself generated endless headlines, speculation, and conversation ever since. Even though the romantic chapter between Kim and Kanye officially closed several years ago, co-parenting 4 young children inevitably means the two exes must continue interacting regularly. These interactions have not always been smooth. Kim has been very candid in previous interviews and television appearances about how challenging the co-parenting journey has frequently felt. During one particularly emotional moment on the Angie Martinez IRL podcast, which took place in the same month Kanye remarried, Kim actually became tearful as she discussed the difficulties of coordinating schedules, parenting decisions, and general communication with her ex-husband. She did not hide the fact that some periods have been emotionally exhausting. Viewers of the family's Hulu reality series, The Kardashians, witnessed a similar raw moment more recently. In an episode that aired in November 2025, Kim admitted to sometimes feeling like she was on the verge of completely snapping because of how hard the dynamic could become at times. Yet even in that moment of visible frustration, she made a deliberate choice. "I just can't really engage," she explained to the camera. "I think it's just for the better." That single sentence revealed a great deal about the emotional boundaries she has worked hard to establish for her own well-being and, by extension, for the stability of the children. Beyond the everyday logistics of raising 4 kids, there have also been very public moments of tension related to Kim's romantic life after the divorce. Perhaps the most infamous episode occurred in 2022 when Kanye repeatedly and very publicly taunted Kim's first serious boyfriend after the split, comedian and actor Pete Davidson. Those social media outbursts and musical references created an extremely uncomfortable situation for everyone involved. Kim later reflected on that painful chapter during an appearance on the popular podcast, Call Her Daddy, in October 2025. Looking back, she admitted how deeply unfair she felt the situation was, not only for herself but especially for Pete Davidson, who found himself unexpectedly dragged into an intense and very public feud that had nothing to do with him personally. "That made me feel really sad," she confessed. "That really wasn't fair for Davidson." The honesty in that reflection spoke volumes about how much Kim has processed and grown from those chaotic post-divorce months. Since that turbulent period, Kim's dating life has continued to generate interest. She has been romantically linked to several other high-profile men, including NFL star Odell Beckham Jr. and even NFL legend Tom Brady. Most recently, however, the rumor mill has been dominated by reports of a new and very discreet romance, this time with Formula One superstar Lewis Hamilton. The speculation reached a fever pitch after the pair was spotted enjoying what appeared to be an extremely romantic getaway together. They reportedly traveled from the picturesque English countryside in the Cotswolds all the way to the romantic city of Paris, a classic European couple's itinerary that only fueled the excitement among fans and media outlets alike. As of now, Kanye West, who in previous years has actually spoken positively about Lewis Hamilton on several occasions, has not made any public comment whatsoever about his ex-wife's newest rumored relationship. Whether that silence is deliberate, strategic, or simply a sign of personal growth remains an open question that many people are watching closely. What seems clear from Kim's recent statements is that she is determined to protect the family unit she and Kanye created, even while both of them move forward in their individual romantic lives. She appears focused on keeping the lines of communication open enough for effective co-parenting while simultaneously setting firm emotional boundaries.